Hello all, welcome, welcome. Hey, I'm going to put this up on our stream, keep it around so you guys can continue looking about how to use Khan Academy to grow in Math Lab class. Hey, don't forget, we're in Math Lab because we've all been identified being close, but not quite up to grade level. We're within like a grade behind. All right, so we can catch up. It's not like you guys are so far behind that you'll never catch up. You can do this. That's why you've been identified for this class. So, one of the ways to fill in gaps, it's hard to teach seventh grade math unless you know sixth grade. It's hard to teach sixth grade math unless you know fifth grade. It's hard to learn fifth grade and fourth grade unless you know your third, second, first, and kindergarten. So that's how we're going to use Khan Academy. I will continue teaching you seventh grade content, Indiana standards. That's part of my job, right? Meanwhile, part of your job will be filling in and making sure you've learned all those other grade levels. So, like any video, fast forward if you need to, pause, rewind if you need to listen to anything again. Your time is valuable. Use it wisely. This is for the very beginning. For those of you that are way far behind, log in up here in the top right-hand corner. Let me go ahead and get a highlighter here. Log in way up here. No need to remember a new username and password. Simply continue with Google, but you are going to have to click that box and press allow so that they say, yeah, you're allowing them to use your password and your username. Hey, obviously we're in seventh grade, not eighth grade. If you've not used this before, you need 3 classes. All right, we're going to pick early math. Now, why are we doing early math? That's going to cover kindergarten through 3rd grade. Arithmetic's going to be 2nd grade all the way through 7th grade, stuff that we're learning this year. So it's going to be that tough toward the end. And then pre-algebra will be like 3rd, 4th grade all the way through 8th grade. Everything you need to be ready for a high school algebra class. If you have already used Khan Academy in the past, hit edit courses and pick these 3. You might have to, up here in the right-hand corner, you might have to press see all 42 to find those 3 classes: early math, arithmetic, and pre-algebra. Now, for the only a couple of you that are way far behind, you haven't even added the class, hours 4 or 5, if you're with my hour 4 and 5, make sure you do type in the following code where it says teachers. If you're in my hour 6 and 7, put the code on the right. Now, once you get to your Khan, I'll call it the landing page, your main Khan page. This is what it's going to look like after I've added in your 3 goals for the year. Okay, you're going to have early math. That should pretty much be done already. We'll talk more about that in a second. Then you'll have arithmetic, and then you'll have pre-algebra. You'll see next to each of them the percent that you've finished. It also shows the visual of the purple. This is in the course mastery page. Now, other people, you might have assignments someday, but this is really where I put most of my stuff. And if we go on, the first thing you do every day when you get on Khan Academy is going to be called a mastery challenge. Now, mastery challenges, it's 3 topics, 2 questions each. So it's a total of 6 questions. If you get both questions right in a topic, you'll get some extra purple. Sometimes you can even get the crown. If you get 1 right, 1 wrong, nothing changes. And yes, it's possible. If you get both questions wrong, the computer's going to say, how does this person know this stuff? They need some extra practice. And so you will lose that purple. They might occasionally give you a new skill. Now, all that means is they're saying, okay, this student, Jose's doing so well that we need to find something new for him. So don't expect to get everything right. Don't even expect, sometimes you'll get both wrong and they'll say, oh, that's all right. Jose never knew that in the first place. We're going to come back to it. Now, this is what that looks like when you go to early math or go to arithmetic or go to Khan Academy. It should be the first thing that pops up. As soon as you do those 6 questions, it will disappear. And it might say something like, you'll get another mastery challenge in 12 hours or 24 hours. So it's going to be way at the top. And again, this is what it would look like if you get 2 out of 2 questions right. Notice that I've leveled up here on 1 skill. If you get 1 out of 2 questions right, there's no change. And then if you get 0 out of 2 questions right, yes, it is possible to level down. All right, now, one thing that I want to talk to you about. This is early math, folks. Starting in kindergarten through 3rd grade, you know this stuff. So I'm going to show you later, look, you could do every single exercise or skip straight to what's called the unit test. That means you're doing less questions and you can level up faster, quicker. I will show you how to do this in a moment, but When you're going through early math, even the arithmetic course and maybe the pre-algebra, always take that unit, I think that's supposed to say test, always take that unit test first. There is something called a course challenge. Now that course challenge might help you, but it's not going to help you as much as the unit test. It's tons of problems, and the big thing is some of the problems you've already worked on, so it kind of wastes your time, whereas taking the unit test will use your time wisely. Now, this is the part that I owe my virtual only students a big old apology. I'm not sure I got you guys this checklist yet. Everyone in my class has already been working this out, and the idea is to fill it in as you finish 3%, as you finish 5%, as you finish 33. And some people have finished all of early math and are now able to go ahead and color in the entire year for early math. That's what's going to happen. Slowly but surely, you're going to find that you're going to fill in these little by little, little by little. And the goal naturally will be to fill in everything by year's end. And then you are going to fly higher than you have ever flown before. I promise you that. Khan Academy is not magic, folks, but it does work. So let's say you're looking at my screen and I'm seeing 39%. So I know 39%, all right, I got my 33% filled in, so I'm gonna take a highlighter. You're welcome to use a highlighter, you're welcome to use a crayon, use a colored pencil, anything you want. Now arithmetic, I was at 13%, so I was doing a little better with arithmetic for some reason than I was with the early math. Meanwhile, 5% for pre-algebra, so I'm gonna color in that pre-algebra. And hey, check this out. I now have my whole week 1 responsibilities taken care of. I'm gonna color that in. Now I go to week 2 and I'm looking and I'm seeing I got more to go with early math than with pre-algebra, so I better get going on early math, and that's going to be my top priority. And then slowly but surely you're going to keep working. So if you look at mine right now, 39%, nope, that's not where I want. Maybe I'll show you my own screen in a bit, but we should be, folks, I'm taping this on the weekend before the 25th, and don't worry about the rocket math since we're not in school, we won't be doing rocket math. We should be 100% through early math. We should be 30% through arithmetic and 18% through pre-algebra. Holy cow. Well, some of you are doing so well. I'll show you, actually, let me show you right now what I'm seeing with some students. I blacked out names, but you can see, and I stopped filling in the X's because I just printed off a paper. I'm going to do it with my own colored pencils in my classroom, and I'm going to post this in my classroom. So yeah, your results will matter. As you can see, this top row person doing so stinking well, got all their early math done, got 35% through arithmetic, so they're a couple weeks ahead. Next person is even farther ahead. Next person is even farther ahead. That's where we should be. And as you can see, some people have not finished up early math, and so they're missing grades. That's a 10-point quiz grade in your grade book. If it says MIS missing, that means that counts as a 0. So if parents are watching this, if students are watching this, you guys need to come up with a plan and fill in some gaps. And again, I just stopped filling these in because I'm going to post these in my classroom. All right, let's show you what mine looks like, and then I will let you go because your time is valuable. You want to get going on Khan Academy. Now, first of all, this is what my landing page looks like. And so you notice, wait a second, Mr. Callan, early math is not even on it. Well, this is right now an active. I'm going to go ahead and click on past, and you'll notice early math is already finished. Now, it's important because once you get past 90%, they're going to say, hey, that course is done. Well, you and I both know it's not done. If you get above 90%, I won't count it as a missing assignment, but come back here, click on early math. The first thing that'll pop up is, you guessed it, that mastery challenge. Remember, that's the first thing you'll do every day. And if you're getting 99, 98, 94%, this is the best way to level up. So come back to these mastery challenges, do them every day until you get this up to 100%. Now, anytime you want to get back to your landing page, just click on the Khan Academy at the top. Okay, so my early math all set. This is my fake student account, by the way, because I'm going to do everything you're doing. Arithmetic's going well. Pre-algebra is a little behind, but let's just say you finished early math, you want to go to arithmetic. Now remember, the very first thing you do is get onto your mastery challenges. So that's going to come in and you're going to notice things, yeah, you got that, no big deal. But then of course there are going to be other ones that are more challenging. So you got to be careful. Should I get one wrong? Maybe I'll get one wrong on purpose. So I'm going to press check. Oh no, I got it wrong. Now listen, you can skip for now, sure. But why would I skip for now when I can actually get the help? Now they're going to put videos here. They're also going to show the answer. So I can just type in that answer, or I could go back and I could watch that video. But your time is valuable. I'm not going to waste your time. So then I go here and I got 11. I'm going to go here and let's just see if I can work this out. Okay, that's good. I did better. I did better. Here we go, which is figured equal parts. Boom, boom. Sometimes there's more than one answer. Be sure if it says choose all answers that apply, there might be only one, but there might be more than one. And so this is what you see. Now look, my multi-digit addition, I messed up, but I only got 1 out of 2 wrong, so it leveled me at the same route. Meanwhile, the other 2 I leveled up. I got those crowns. Great. That's what I should do. First thing you do, get to that mastery challenge. Notice it disappeared from the top. And this even says up next for you, but I'm going to show you something different. Remember I said you could go to something and start what's called the unit test. So I'm going to skip to fractions, which I think a lot of you should be doing right now, or decimals. Now I'm going to bring this page up, and I want you to notice over here on the right side, we got videos, we got exercises. Now this has got 7 questions, this one's got 7 questions, this one's got 7 questions. We're already up to 21 questions. This one I've already done. This one's looking good. Probably another 4 or 7, another 4. That's a lot of questions. But if I scroll either all the way down to the bottom or I just click over here where it says unit test, it should scroll down for me. Now remember, 7 questions, all those things are 7 questions. We're probably talking 100, 200 questions in this unit alone. But if I go to the unit test, it's going to save me a lot of time. Computer's kind of putzing around right now, but you can see 4 questions there, 7 more, 7 more, 4 more, 4 more. There's some quizzes that I could do. I might not have to do them. So let me do this math here. We're talking 51 different exercises, 100 points each. So 50 times 4, that's like 200 questions at the minimum. But if I skip straight to the test and I click start this test, now you're going to see, oh, instead of 200 questions, I only got 27. Let's go. Now tests are going to take a little longer, but at least I can see, okay, I know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Let's say I get that one wrong. And by the way, to type in a fraction, you use the slash button. Type in a mixed number, put a space in between that whole number and the fraction. So I get it wrong, but I'm going to press move on anyways because I don't know how to do that. I can do the help. 5 halves on a number line. I got that. No big deal. And so you're going to do those 27 questions. Now, when you do that, you're going to start realizing, hey, I got this. I know what's going on. Then I would suggest even taking that test twice, 2 or 3 times. All right. So now you got a bunch of purple. Oh, well, check that out. I know this purple, but it looks like I had trouble with those. And now you start filling in, all right, so I'm going to do this gray exercise and this gray exercise. I'm doing great on that. It's no point doing that again. Remember, your time is valuable. I got a bunch of purple. Oh, but I could try this one again, see if I can get that. Now, just a note, to level up on things, you need to get 70% or more right to get some, all right, to get some of the purple. So 70%, let's see, 3 out of 4 questions. If you got a 4 question set, you need to get 3 out of 4, you'll get the first purple box. 7 questions, you got to get 5 out of 7 to get the first purple box. Now, if you want to get both purple boxes, then you got to get 4 out of 4 or 7 out of 7. But the only way to get that crown is to take that test. Even if you've already done the test, you're going to take that test again. Or do those mastery challenges. If you remember, that's one of the other ways that I did to get that crown. All right, let me see. Is that all I had? Is that all I had? I think that covers the basics of it. I want to point out something though, if this computer stops messing around so much. I'm going to go to arithmetic. These are all the things found in arithmetic. I'm also going to go to pre-algebra. Because the question is, once you get past early math, all right, Mr. Callan, but I got to make up a lot of distance and a lot of time. So you know what? If I just scroll down to arithmetic, there I see fractions, there I see decimals. If I scroll down in pre-algebra, factors, multiples, all this good stuff, oh, look, there's fractions. Oh, look, there's decimals. So what I'm going to do in arithmetic is I'm going to get going on either fractions or decimals, because by moving up, by progressing through it here, it's also going to progress. I don't have to do it all at once. All that stuff is saved in the cloud, and Khan Academy is going to be smart enough to know, oh man, he knows his decimals. He's been doing it right here. Once again, scroll yourself all the way to the bottom. Too far, Mr. Callan, too far. And start that unit test up. Do that test once, do it twice, do it 3 times, and then go back and start filling in your gaps, filling in your purple. But I think you'll find that a lot of this stuff you will remember from 6th and 5th and 4th grade. Then I'm going to share this with you, so you're going to make your own copy of it. Maybe I'll keep it as an assignment, and you're going to keep filling it in. You're going to come back to the screen every week or twice a week and just say, okay, where am I at now? I still got all my 100%. Oh, yes, I got to 40% on arithmetic. All right, next up, it's time for me to get to 21% on pre-algebra, and so on and so on. This, by the way, is all of quarter 1. And as you can tell, arithmetic will get done faster than pre-algebra. So arithmetic, we should be getting it done by January or February, maybe March at the latest. Pre-algebra, we should be done by June. And if you got to work through the summer, then you got to work through the summer. I'm telling you, folks, you do this, you're going to fly higher than you have ever flown before. If you got any questions, let me know. I look forward to continuing to check your Khan Academy. You know me. I'm going to check these. I'm going to put these grades into the grade book. It's going to count as a quiz grade. So hit it hard. Let's grow, folks. We'll see you.